All right, Ernest Robinson here with the mid-range swing. I am here at Oak Creek Golf. This is in Upper Marlboro, Maryland. It's a beautiful course. I have played this course, but it's been a while. So we'll see what happens here. It's a beautiful day. I think it's supposed to get maybe in the 70s, a little in the 70s. It's a breeze, sunny. It's been raining for about 10 straight days, so this is a beautiful day. Only two goals I have today is one, no swing thoughts. Just going to play golf. The second is I want to get no more than 38 putts. So we'll see how that goes. I'll let you know. All right. So I played Oak Creek. It's a course that is in Upper Marlboro, Maryland. It's a beautiful course. I actually felt like I might struggle a bit with this course. Actually, I was excited to see where my game was with this because I knew it would test me. I don't even know where to begin with this. We're going to start. You know what? Let's start with the slice off the tee. This is probably where things went south for me. It was a struggle. Uh, in the past, I probably would have given up in a sense of I would have said, you know what? I'm not playing good golf today. Let me just practice and work on some things. But I focused. I stayed strong. I want to give myself some props and. Uh, I stayed strong. I shot a 100. It was a tough 100, but it could have been a lot worse. Again, let's just see where it started off. I'm on the tee box with driver in hand. As you can see, I got to go over some water. I feel comfortable hitting over water. That is not a problem for me anymore. I used to be a little skittish with it, but I'm feeling really comfortable with my driver. I do my routine. And as you'll see, I hit a big slice into the woods. Lost ball number one. Now, not only did I have trouble with my driver, I had trouble with my long irons and my woods as well as my rescue. Not sure what happened at the time, but after I sat back and reflected on my round, I identified where I was having my problems. And I go deeper into that in my podcast. So please go over to Mid Range Swing, the podcast on Spotify and Apple, and you'll hear all of the details of the round. But here's a shot with my rescue club, and it was not pretty. Sometimes this game will make you lose your religion in word, thought, and deed. You know, one of the things I actually kind of pride myself on with my golf game is getting out of trouble. I guess when you're a bad golfer, you get in trouble enough that you get really good at getting out of trouble. But I had, as you can see, some not so favorable shots, which led me into the rough. Here's a punch out shot that I tried to execute, but it just didn't go the right way. Let's take a look at it. Now, I will say that not all of my shots were bad. Um, Actually, I was striking the ball pretty well. I really like how I was hitting the ball. And again, I could have given up, and in the past, I probably would have given up in a sense of, you know what, today is not my day. Let me just start to work on things and try to practice some shots. And that would have been my excuse just to not to try to focus and lock in. But I said not today. I'm gonna lock in. I'm gonna try to focus. And I shot a 100. While I'm not excited about the 100, I am excited that I got to 100 because in the past, that 100 could have been a 115 or a 120 easily. But and Oak Creek is not an easy course. So I had some good shots. I stayed locked in as best I could. Uh, did some good putts, but I also had some good shots off the tee. Here's a good drive. Let's take a look at that one. This was one of my better drives of the day. I got that club face closed and I piped it right down the middle.
There we go. There's some content.
I will
Hold your
take that one.
pose. Hold it.
I like that one. So as you can see, it was a struggle. I had some good shots, but today was a struggle at Oak Creek. Again, I shot a 100. I'm not really mad at the 100. What I did learn about myself is that I can lock in and focus when I need to. But there's some things that I actually learned, and some deficiencies that I have in my game, and I go a lot deeper into those in the podcast. But it was a good time. It was a good learning experience. It showed me where I had some holes in my game and where I need to focus a little bit more. But overall, it was a good round. I had a lot of fun. Let me say that I had a lot of fun. I had three great playing partners. One that we had scheduled the tea time with the two of us. We got paired up with two young ladies who actually played very well. But the great thing about it was they were great people as well. So overall, it was a really good round. Again, it was 100. I shot a 100. I'm okay with that 100 because again, it showed me that I was able to lock in and not make it worse than it was. But again, go over to my podcast, Mid Range Swing. You'll learn a lot more about that round of golf. And please follow me here on YouTube and share with others. Again, I am not a pro, I am not a coach. I am a mid to high handicapper looking to drop my scoring average from 98 down to 92 and trying to do all this without changing my swing. So please continue to follow my journey.